Hello, everyone. It's me, Demetra Kane. I hope you're having a great day. So as you guys may know by now, the midterm elections are coming up in November, and all kind of seats ranging from the federal all the way down to your city council member. Those seats will be contested. And so we also know that the Democrats have an uphill battle, especially regarding Black people, because they have not delivered. And so Van Jones, who sits on CNN as a political strategist, said the following.
The African American community pays very close attention to politics. We're probably the most politically engaged group in the country. So when you see stuff happen for other groups, whether it's the Ukrainians getting billions of dollars, or the Asian Americans getting a hate crimes bill done very quickly, you say, but where's our voting rights bill? Where's our police reform bill? Where are the bills that help us? And there's lots of good reasons people understand that paper thin majority, but then you're left with that sense of heartbreak. If I were in the White House right now, you can't lose this constituency. And I'm waiting to see what is the response to these poll numbers to the Black community. You got to message better, more aggressively in Black media, and you've got to put up some more victories for Black voters before the midterm.
So as you heard him say there, it will be the summer of heartbreak with Black voters in regards to Biden, because he is having a terrible time with messaging to the Black community. And he also said that we in the Black community knows that the Biden administration gave billions of dollars to Ukraine because they're in a war with Russia. The Asians have a hate crime bill that specifically talks about protecting them. Also, he said that Black people do not have the Voters' Rights Act, the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, and police reform that was promised to us. They're not even talking about it at all. He went on to say that they need to get on television and radio and talk about all the things that they have done to help the Black community, which I personally can't think of any, right? But he's saying that's what they need to do, because if they don't, they're going to have an issue in November during the midterms, because as of now, Black voters that approve of Biden and the job he's doing is only 57%, which is relatively low in comparison to where it's been. Like last month or so, it was like 67%. And so his approval rating is plummeting with Black people because Black voters have not seen anything that specifically benefits Black people. So I want to say this to Van Jones. While the Biden administration may need to do a better job at messaging, what are they really going to say? They're not saying anything that we want to hear. We have been asking for reparations for a very, very long time, and we have not heard anything as of lately about it. A couple of years ago, they were talking about HR 40, which is a study of reparations, but we haven't heard anything else about that since. But we don't want to study. We want to check in our hand like everybody else has gotten something, including checks in their hands, right? We want tangibles, and we also want a hate crime bill that protects us specifically, because we are the most targeted group of people in America against hate crime, police brutality, and a whole host of other injustices. And so while he might need to get out there and do a better job telling us what they're doing for us, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear a few things: reparations, a hate crime bill, and police reform. That's it. Anything else is just noise and symbolism. We're tired of symbolism. So Van, I know you got to plug into the White House, because on election night, you sat up there and you boo-hooed about Biden getting elected because now we don't have to endure Trump anymore. So, maybe you could pass a word to Biden and say, hey, along with your messaging, tell them that the reparation checks will be in the mail. How about that? So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, and think about becoming a member. I would love to have you here. Peace.